everyone, so today I'm doing a makeup tutorial on a fresh face look with bright lips. I think this is perfect for the summer months where it's getting a little bit hotter, it's fun, and it looks really good if you want to wear your hair up like I'm doing today in my little ponytail. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys later. I'm starting off with the Rimmel Wake Me Up foundation, and I have the color 103 True Ivory. And I'm going to use the Sigma Angle Top Kabuki F84 brush to apply this. The reason that I picked this foundation is because it does have a really illuminating and glowy effect. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it, so if you have oily skin or if you like a really matte finish, this probably isn't the right foundation for you. The back of the packaging says that it visibly awakens and illuminates skin with a radiant glow and a flawless, natural looking finish. Instant anti-fatigue effect. Next, I'm going to use a little bit of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Vanilla. And I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes, and I'm using my ring finger to blend this out. I'm going to powder my T-zone just a little bit by using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the color Sandstorm, and I'm applying this with my Chanel powder brush. I don't want to completely mattify my face since I'm going for more of a dewy look, but I do want to cover my T-zone just so I don't get shiny throughout the day. I'm going to use a little bit of my Burberry bronzer with the first brush that I used. I'm just applying a little bit to my cheekbones, not really bothering to contour because I just kind of want to warm up my entire face. And I want it to look a little bit more natural and a little bit less sculpted, the way sometimes contouring can do. But I am going to do my temples a little bit. And then I'm going to use my favorite blush of the moment, which is my new Estee Lauder Jelly Blush in the color Tease. And again, I'm using the exact same brush, so I've now used this for 3 products. And the one thing about this product is I do find that you really do have to kind of work your brush into the product. It doesn't come off that easily onto your brush, but I find that this product gives my cheeks the most luminous glow. Little banana hair needs to go back behind my ear. I don't even have to use a highlighter when I use this product. I just think it's so, so pretty. For my eyes, I'm going to start by just priming my eyes by using my MAC Paint Pot in Painterly. I guess this isn't really a primer as much as it is just a way to kind of even out my eyelids a little bit and make it look a little bit more flawless as a base for my eyeshadow. This is the Stila in the Light palette, and I found this in the beauty closet during the move. I don't think I've ever used this before, and I just fell in love with it. It has been like my everyday palette lately. So it has a bunch of really pretty colors, but the ones I'm going to use is going to be Kitten, Bliss, and maybe a little bit of the one next to it, which is Sunset in the crease. And then I'm going to do Bear, which is a matte color for my highlight color. I'm going to apply Kitten first to the lid with my MAC 239 brush, but I have owned Kitten in the past in single form. It's one of my favorite eyeshadows. It's beautiful. And I know that it is extremely crumbly and causes a lot of fallout. So especially since it is such a shimmery color, I just want to prevent that a little bit. So I'm just taking a puffs tissue, and I'm just going to kind of fold this into like fourths. Not doing a very good job, but I'm just literally going to hold this underneath my eyes since I already did my concealer and stuff, and I don't want to mess it up too much just to catch any of the fallout. Typically I would do this for like a darker smoky eye, but Kitten is a little bit of the exception because it is an extremely powdery and fallouty product. So I'm putting this underneath my eye, and I'm putting Kitten on my lid. And I'm kind of patting this color down because that's also going to reduce fallout. I feel kind of weird talking with like a tissue pressed up to my face. So doing the same thing on this side, just patting it on the lid. Okay, so using my MAC 217 brush, I'm going to combine a little bit of Bliss and Sunset, which were these two. So actually I'm going to use Bliss first, tapping it off because it looks like it's powdery too. And this is a matte color, so I'm going to use this lightly in my crease just to give the crease a little bit of dimension, but also to kind of blend out the edge of where Kitten is, because Kitten is extremely pigmented and shimmery, and it's gorgeous, but you can see where it starts and ends. It's not a color that blends very well on its own. I'm going to use the tiniest bit of Sunset. I'm literally just going to dab my brush in it once, shake it off, and apply this right on the outer corner. I don't want to darken up this look too much because I do want it to look fresh and light and summery. So I'm just doing this to add a tiny bit of dimension on the outer corner. I know, Pinecone, that's what I gotta say too. Pinecone's like, I wanted to wear high heels. And Mom told me I wasn't allowed to because I have 4 feet. And it will mess up her hardwood floors. Then I'm going to put a little bit of Bare as a highlight color with my MAC 227 brush. And this is just going to go right underneath my brows, which, by the way, I still need to do my brows. I just realized that I went out of order. Normally I do my brows before my eyeballs. I do my brows the same way I always do, MAC Omega eyeshadow with a little angled brush from Essence of Beauty. The one that I took from Blair, yes. And I'm just going to lightly fill in my brows. I like the natural shape of my brows, but they are a little bit sparse and I kind of have to accentuate the arch. And then I also have to extend it down a little bit further. I'm going to apply Bubbly underneath my lid with my MAC 219 pencil brush. Fair warning, the bubbly color hurts if you get it inside of your eyes. I'm not going to add any liner to the waterline, but for the top line, I'm going to use a powder with the same pencil brush that I used to apply underneath these 2 dark colors. So I'm just mixing the 2 and tapping off my brush, and I'm just going to apply this the way you would a pencil liner. It's going to give me a much softer look than a pencil liner would, but it's still going to give my lash line a little bit of definition. Make my lashes look a little bit fuller too. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and then use a couple coats of Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. For lips, I'm going to use 2 products from MAC. I want to go really bright on my lips just because I think that's fun for summer. So I have MAC's lip pencil in Silly, which is a hot pink, and then I have MAC's Dazzleglass Creme in If It's Pink. But any pink lip liner, lip gloss duo would work for this. So I'm going to fill in my lips completely with the Silly lip pencil. And because I'm using this lip pencil as a lipstick and it's a little bit more of a creamy finish than most lip pencils, I'm going to take my tissue that I was using earlier and I'm just going to open it up. You can use the same one. This is a little bit of a weird trick, but it totally works. Just leaving it open single file, like don't fold it or anything. I'm going to put a little bit of my powder on my powder brush, the same powder that I powdered my face with earlier. And I'm going to lay this over my lips and I'm going to powder through it. What it's going to do is just filter out the powder so it's really, really finely milled, and it's just going to help set your lip liner so that it doesn't go anywhere. And you can do that with lipstick as well. And these are the Puffs Ultra Soft and Strong. So these don't have any lotion, and because they're built a little bit stronger, I find that I just need one for my entire beauty routine, which is nice because you don't go through as many. Then for my gloss, I'm using the MAC Dazzleglass Creme in If It's Pink, which I find is really pretty with this liner underneath it. And that's everything for this makeup look, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys with my next Makeup Mayhem video. Bye!